There I was, stranded in Los Angeles, broke and desperate. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have a green card even. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I figured out I needed to make $2,000 in 2 weeks, or I was going to lose everything. I had leased a condo on the beach and furniture and a car, and I was really scared. I didn't know what I was going to do. And when I went to this meeting, even though it wasn't, quite what I had in mind, I didn't have a lot of choices. And I just sat down, tried to keep an open mind, and turned out to be a little bit different than I thought. And I thought, well, I'll just do this until I make enough money to pay off my bills, and then I'll probably end up going back to Canada and being a dental hygienist. You can be broke and start this business, because that was totally me. Hi, John, it's Leslie. She wants to come in at 1 o'clock to pick up a program. I had to make some money, and so I had to go out of my comfort zone. It worked for me. Within 2 weeks, I had made almost exactly $2,000. Coming in on Thursday at 1 o'clock. That's when I realized how incredible this business really is. I ended up earning probably about I'm guessing $35,000 that first year. I really decided to kick it off. I made a decision that this is what I was going to do. This is going to be my career. This is how I'm going to build my wealth. And once I did that, it's amazing. Mentally, I was committed, and that next year I made $400,000. Looking back on it now, I never had a dream that I would have a lifestyle like this. Now I make millions. Brooke is our oldest. She's a vivacious redhead and taller than me since she was 12 years old. She's 13 now. She loves to play lacrosse. Whoa, she scored! Tristan is our middle child, and she's the feisty, wild, in-your-face kind of kid, loves to do gymnastics, and she says, I want to do a cartwheel wherever I go, Mommy. Dorian, our baby, our youngest, is the sweetest, mellow, sweet little child that we really needed after the feisty middle one. And she loves animals. She is so into animals, really has a connection with animals. So she loves to ride horses.
Our family's really into horses. We have 3 girls who all ride, and then, of course, myself. I've ridden since I was a little guy, and now Leslie's gotten quite into the horse scene.
Don and I had a date set up, and I had a successful business before I met him.
And Leslie was in this company called Herbalife, which I'd never heard of at the time. So we were going to meet at this hotel for dinner.
And I had a business opportunity meeting at that hotel that night, so I just thought I would go meet him after the meeting. Well, what happened was he got there early.
I thought I'd just slip in and see what it was all about.
And walked in just as I was giving my income testimonial, and I just froze up there.
I couldn't believe she's up on stage telling people how much she makes, which just blew me away.
And so I knew that he knew, and oh, man.
So, of course, I slip out, thinking I've heard something I'm not supposed to hear.
We went out for dinner, and I thought I detected a little bit more interest in him.
I was like, wow, that's a pretty good income she's generating.
Yeah, he said, well, how much money did you have to invest to get that kind of return?
And she said, it's very simple, it's 50. And so I went, $50,000, that's pretty good.
A return like that for only a $50,000 investment? And I said, no, $50.
And here I am, I just about fell off my chair.
I think that was the night he proposed.
Of course, that's when I exactly asked her to marry me. At least that's what she says.
I think the big money in Herbalife hasn't even started to be made yet. 10 years from now, there are people that haven't even signed up yet that will be making a huge amount more money than we ever made in this company. I really do believe that.